Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum.
Yep, just some
They
short
said they
soldiers who were
weren't picky
suicidal.
about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Ramire Village.
There you are.
Flame Emperor. Sup?
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Kicks his ass. Soloed him.
All right, but back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
Blazes, because he's Flame Emperor. I get it,
It
it's
is
a pun.
true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Why would we care?
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
Nah.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
Nah.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that?
I mean, it'd be
With the
nice.
sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
I must refuse. It's zooming into my face. I'll say no, I don't
Pity.
trust
Not
you.
unexpected.
I feel like even if I said yes, nothing
Pray
would
that you
change.
do not live to regret your choice.
Geralt, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it!
Damn it!
He's gone.
Good job, Hubert. You suck.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery...
What about Edelgard?
You've changed.
What the we're just going to ignore that?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Ramire Village. And
Yeah,
you look
it was
so
on
happy
fire.
when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
It's all thanks to the
Then
students.
perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that.
Arrow through the chest.
Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Huh? Was I born after you left the monastery?
I've put
Yeah.
my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to
Blah,
spare.
blah, blah.
There's something I need to tell you.
What? You mean you lied?
Yes, what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery.
So this, how much of my
I wonder what
memory...
is hiding in the mist that is your past.
So this, you've been awake for like 6 months? 7 months? Like, how much of my memory do you have access to?
Professor,
Professor?
I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there.
I thought you
I
went
really
missing.
believe we did all that
What?
we could.
Hubert, what was the whole thing of going, have you seen her? Oh my god. Was she taking a leak or something? Jeez.
No mortal is all-powerful. We
Says
must
you.
try to stay positive, even through the horror.
Whoa, that's a...
Here the so-called flame
What's going on with the screen?
appeared in Ramire Village as well.
Has anyone else seen that
Hubert told
weird
me that
bending
you
in the middle of the
spoke.
screen? What the hell was that?
Really? Is that what you want, Professor?
No.
That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are, or how they're connected to all this. Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear.
Verily.
The Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power. Perhaps someday he will appear before
Seriously,
you
what's
without
with this
his
background
mask,
image? Have they
and you
always
can
been
look
this
in his
weirdly
eyes
warped?
and decide what you
Now it's on the
believe.
right side of the screen. Now it's... Look at that table! What the hell?
Something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll
We're just
excuse
talking
me,
about a
Professor.
terrorist group that's tearing the continent apart. What's up? Surely your issue is far more important.
You did well handling that awful business in Ramire village. I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity.
Uh-huh.
More importantly,
Yep, the
I
goddess
was shocked
totally
to hear that our
cares.
own Tomas was actually a dark mage.
You really
I
that
must
shocked?
reflect on our blindness.
That seems to be...
You surely must. You failed to notice that
That's
a rat
two
was
now,
hiding in your home.
assuming that Jarrett's also betrayed us.
Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Sothis. I don't care about either of these. So there's no
came
opening
to
here.
the monastery 40 years ago.
Not what I asked.
Recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia before returning to the monastery once again just last year. After having worked at Garreg for decades, why would he betray us now?
I mean,
Just what did he hope to accomplish?
it might not be the
Yaritza
same
became a
guy.
professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has
I
taken
feel
root
like
in at least
Jarrett's
2 territories.
more likely to be the Flame Emperor.
In the long history of the
Due to
Church
the
of
mask.
Zeros, no. Long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in
Hang
the
on a second.
shadows. Their identity's a mystery.
Thomas, whatever his freaking librarian guy name is, he showed that he had illusion magic that can change his appearance. Why do you think he's the same person that used to work here? It is incredibly likely that he got replaced.
I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are
Ugh.
merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace?
Whatever.
That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
Once again, people are idiots.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you.
Yeah.
We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Whatever, Seth. You'll probably be the fourth one to betray us.
Professor,
Professor?
please wait.
Not sure who the third one is yet.
I know there is much that you still do not
Eloise, maybe?
understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all.
Oh, God.
In any case, I expect great things from you.
I don't
Walk this
care.
world proudly, dear Professor.
Professor?
May the goddess Sothis protect you.
What?
The goddess Sothis?
What was that now?
Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter? I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name.
Why did I get a
Please do
downvote
not
for
use
that?
it carelessly.
Whatever.
Farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret.
It's like,
What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please,
okay.
go.
I mean, not unexpected. I mean, either there's a god in my head or I have to kill a god. One of those two things happens. It's a Fire Emblem game. Dartboard, go!
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has
You
gone
know, I
back into
feel as though
hiding.
there should be more snow on the
Legend
ground.
states that the goddess prays for peace
Goddess?
from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Okay. So in 5 years there will be a festival. So I assume this game lasts 5 years? Okay, received 5,000 gold. Ah, someone's birthday. Eloise. Eloise. Oh, night guy that I don't care about.
Sorry to trouble you.
Has some flowers. What happens Friday? Oh, right. Here's this month's mission.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
I'm sure there'll be another fight.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you.
Cool.
You found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
Oh no.
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
I'm assuming it's two students having
This month,
sex.
your class is
Just-
tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating
Just throwing that out
these
there.
intruders.
First
With the
guess.
recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality. no
It's
matter
just
how
it's
seemingly
just two
trivial.
students fucking.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Okay. Which night?
Reporting for duty, Lady Ray.
Ah, it's Gerald.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Ha ha ha.
Appreciate the thought.
That's creepy that you know about.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own.
To cut me
We'll
down.
join you once he has finished it.
Okay, so he's not
It's
completely
true.
joining me.
I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking
So
forward
he won't be on my team until the actual mission. Got it. And there's more paralogs available now. Great. No one's doing seminar. Okay, I guess Silver Shield by doing the Black Magic tournament, which may be the first tournament that Edelgard can't solo. Western Church extremists have taken over land sacred to Claw 1-4 Saints. Seth heads out to rid the area of any of them if Flanus is ongoing with. Okay. So I will explore and do probably battle the next day. Okay. Let's save. Actually, now's an excellent time to do some support conversations that I've been stocking up on, because I've been forgetting. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how to read those yet. Yes, you're singing. I'm skipping
You're
it.
in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently.
Ooh.
I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
A second date?
Well, I wish
That's
you
rare.
the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, 80. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
Hey,
I'm not completely disinterested.
have the tables always
yeah?
been warped in the
Is
background?
there someone you have your eye on?
Me?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present.
Oh, poor
It's not that
keyboards.
I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble, after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
That's putting it
True.
lightly.
And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare. Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life.
Or maybe
There's no
someone
telling
you
how
go to
life will
school
go.
with. Eh?
Something could even spark between the two of us.
Nice.
You and I. Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Giggity.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adi.
Wink, 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 wink. Nudge, nudge. Better. Okay. I don't understand. Why do you have the thing over on the side of your face if you're not going into... Okay, it needs to do the thing, and then also the background thing also needs to be white. Got it. I don't care about Caspar. I could do Manuel, but I don't care about that. You could get support with Licia? Oh, she's not on my team, so it doesn't matter. I don't care about Hubert. Don't care about you. I guess Lindhart. Oh. Hubert, don't care. Dorothea. Fine. Lindhart. You have a lot of people to talk to. What fun!
Where has it gone?
I don't know, without
Lynn,
Thomas here.
You got a minute?
So.
Oh, Dorothea. Are you done being alone?
Please don't say it like that. I let the gossipers get to me, and I snapped at you. Can you forgive me?
You have my forgiveness, although I remember no wrongdoing on your part.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
So, do you feel better?
About the gossip? Not even a little bit. I need someone to talk to, and I figure it should be you.
Oh? Okay.
She's unusually somber.
What is it?
His support conversation.
About the things that those soldiers were saying.
I don't remember what they said.
The truth is, I agree with them. As selfish as I am, I curried favor with a noble so I could enroll here. An orphan like me, here. Crazy, right? Everyone else here is noble, or rich, or both. I don't deserve any of
Have you seen those guys over in yellow?
Honestly, I don't deserve to be here at all.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
one of
doing
them is
the
just a
best I
farmhand.
can, of course, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
Dorothea, if I may offer a bit of advice, you have no reason to face anything you do not wish to. If the past distresses you, then just let it go. It's as simple as that.
But it's my past. You can't escape your past.
If you run fast enough, you
You've
can.
overcome a lot of tough times, haven't you? I think that's incredible, really, but why not just let go of the suffering and run away from the memories that cause you pain? I suspect you'll find it a better way of living. I know I do.
That's not living, Lynn. It's running away. If I leave my hardships behind, then all of that means nothing.
They're both good
Good
points.
point. Well said. Yet, I propose ignoring your past changes nothing of who you are today. I see before me a great woman who should not be bothered by idle gossip. Even if you dropped everything and took a nap for 1,000 years, you would still be you.
What an example. I don't quite get it, but I am a bit envious of you. Still, I can't live the way you do.
Yeah.
At least try it. Go take a nap where a noble will see you. Give them something to talk about.
Maybe I will.
Okay, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. They get along well. Petra.
Linhardt, I have been waiting for much time. Please, watch me.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Hey, careful with that spear!
Whoa, Linhardt, don't express too much.
How did you find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say, the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
At least? It is still no good?
You're taking
The spear
notes from a
isn't
magic
really
user.
my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics. I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
My spear work.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying to swing like a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work for you.
Spear momentum.
The
Words.
spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
Very good.
Precisely. When
Gravity.
you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
She's just talking about efforts?
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also,
Yeah.
I find training terribly dull.
Fair enough.
Anyway, good night.
He does not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste.
He's a Shikamaru.
I want you to use your power, Linhart.
Shadowbind Jutsu, whatever. More stuff with Linhart. Talk to Flane. Robo Flane.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Flane's a robot,
Hello, Flane.
right?
I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Are you a robot?
Hello, Linhart. What is it?
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Sethlene. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the Monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Sethlene's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines
she's
and get to the
reincarnated
underlying
of
truth.
her,
The
whatever?
authors of several tomes,
Saint
all written
Sethline.
within 50 years of Saint Sethlene's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Sethlene, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Sethlene is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
Yeah.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Sethlene.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes?
Yeah.
My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities.
Can't use physics.
I'm glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I'm
Can
able
use
to help
rescue.
others.
Indeed.
She sucks
Once
as a
more
white
an
mage.
echo of Saint Sethlene. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I mean, real world, the second one would be
I
true.
am very busy searching for a
But
book.
because this is a world of magic, she
I will
is
be going now.
literally the reincarnation of that person. Possibly. Or at least shared memories. Bernadetta, who you go, who you go, who you go. Petra.
Hunting? Really? There's no way I can do this. Goddess, why couldn't I have stayed in today?
Goddess?
Bernadetta, is this a trouble you are having? I heard that the duty to hunt is yours today.
The duties all got assigned while I was holed up in my room.
Aw, you suck.
Do not be worrying. I can show you the way to hunt well.
Use your bow, you aim, you fire.
Okay then.
When you see a beast, you are thinking of it as an enemy.
Yeah.
That is how prey thinks. You must think of the beasts as food. That is how the hunter thinks.
So it's not an enemy, it's food. But, how is it food when it's still alive?
You pick
Well.
the vegetables from the field. Those have life too.
Now
It
that's
is
a
the
very
same.
good way
You
to
take
think
a
of
blade in
hunting.
your hand and take the lives of the vegetables.
Doesn't work
You
so
cut
well
their
when fighting
stalks and harvest
humans.
without mercy. They do not scream, but you are still their killer.
Killer?
Fruit ripens and falls to the ground.
Mhm.
The seeds sprout, and a new life is born.
It's the
That is
circle
life's cycle.
of life.
It has cruelty, yes, but you must end life to eat. You must be killing to be living.
Maybe, but I don't know if I want to be some kind of vegetable murderer.
That eat
It
honey.
is the same for rabbits, deer, pheasants.
You can eat honey
The
and
only
milk.
difference being that they cannot cry out. You must do what you must do to be living in this world. It is your task.
Yeah.
Task. Yes, just a task. A completely mindless task.
Feel it.
Uh,
There, in the grass. prey is moving, just like a vegetable in the wind.
What?
Give it an arrow, just like you would give a vegetable.
Just like a
blade.
vegetable
It is
in
just
the
your
wind.
task.
Right. That makes sense. It's just like cutting a stem.
You are now a hunter. You have learned how to hunt.
I am? I have...
I was more
Oh, good!
curious about the logistics of like tracking
You have
and
understanding now. I
stealth
can
and...
tell.
Great!
Okay.
Leave it to me. I'll hunt down my prey just like they're vegetables.
I have belief in you.
Aw, thanks, Petra. I can do this.
You got this,
Make way
Berndetta.
for Huntmaster Bernie!
Whee!
Have luck, Bernie.
Ow! What? No! Stay back! I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I didn't mean it! Why are you
Oh,
the one chasing me?
Berndetta. How? How? How can you fail that bad? Petra, who you? Nah. So I think that's everyone that I care about. Okay. Yeah, it didn't take too long. Inventory items. Do. Cleaning up the inventory. Ori. Actually, who was it? Okay. Explore! Da. So I still have a quest to do, something to prove, that's it. All houses participating in White Hero Cup must select their representative soon! Don't know what that is? Let's check it out. Save.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup.
Really?
The students
Interesting.
are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique.
Okay.
The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should he so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you
So
and
I
your
get to
students
choose which my
choose to
units becomes a
participate.
dancer.
May I ask a favor of you?
Okay. At start of week 3 this month, the White Heron Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, you must select a representative at the end of week 2. Okay. So I get to make one of my units into a dancer. It won't be Edelgard. Lionheart. I might make it Flame. Flame would have been terrible. Let's see. Yeah. Right now she's going for a Gremory, so... Flame wouldn't be terrible, I guess. It depends if the dancer class can use magic, so I'm going to Google that. That's actually very important now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. So I can, and it does in fact use magic. And I might be able to choose myself. If I could choose myself, that would be awesome. I'll need to figure out how to do that, though. Ooh, piece of candy. So how would I do that exactly? Okay, what do you have?
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To
Good
think
job.
that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Even the students.
Yes. A great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
It could even be me. What's the
I
quest?
have a request.
Find a book on wood carving techniques and give it to Gilberts. A student who came to Fulton from the west might have something you're looking for. Okay. Sure.
I
Normally don't get this in the middle of
settle down,
exploration.
stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
I like a word.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Just a moment.
Wink wink, hi.
What should I do? I can't open the door in this state.
At least I'm not one of your students.
Simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear?
Giggity?
Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
Uh-huh. You okay in there?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
I don't even remember anymore.
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
About last night.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh.
Yeah.
What did he have to say?
He said, we will never go out together again. Ouch!
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. Even though it's like noon. Cool. Is that all that was here? Yes, it was. For some reason, I had to go here. Anyways.
That's nope.
So, still life picture. Yada yada. Bernie!
Oh, the other nobles will be fine, but me? What is a white heron? We need a representative for our class?
No. I want to put me. How do me? Do me? Bridget techniques. Oh, is this Bridget's room? Not Bridget, Peto's room? Yes, it is. Okay. Anyways. I am super curious. How do I still can't figure out how to choose myself.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, here you go. Wood carving stuff. Okay.
The ball is coming. I can't. Goodness, I was just on.
Still nothing? Okay, be that way.
I'd also like to talk to you about my future and stuff.
Cool. Sure.
Really? I'll study and train as...
Yay! I got a new person. I finally stole a person. Take that! Who are you? Ignatz Victa. Special ability, Watchful Eye. Plus 20 to your hit. Very nice. You'd actually be really good with axes then, but why? No, of course not. You use sword and bow already. Okay, you're using the archer. I'll start training you up in reason. Ooh, what's this? White Verona. Thank you. I'll take that. Change your goal from here. Thank you. Haha, I stole a student. Oh, Lionheart, okay. What's up, Lionheart? Surprised you're awake.
It's just... I was wondering why it seems as if no one values their own lives.
They were
Why
sort
do
of
we fight
insane.
until we die? Why do we kill without hesitation? I hate it. I don't like taking lives, or even the sight of blood.
That's why you're a magic
In the
user.
last battle, some of the soldiers under my command died for foolish reasons. Those soldiers could have pulled back. Instead, they kept fighting, and were overrun. Am I supposed to be satisfied with the victory alone, even at the cost of such life?
No.
Exactly. I don't see the point. Honor? That's a foolish reason to give your life. Glory? Even worse.
You do it to protect the
Just
people left
thought
behind.
frightens me. I'm not suited for battle, Professor.
Aww. There are some fights you can't run from.
I suppose
or
that's
sleep
the
through.
nature of the world, isn't
in
it?
your case.
Professor, you take the time to lead me and teach me like this every day. Could the reason be that you don't want me to die on the battlefield?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's a bold statement, Professor.
I can turn back time, bitch.
But for whatever reason, I want to believe you. You really are a strange person, you know.
Thank you.
Professor?
Professor?
I wish to ask something of you.
Okay.
I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands.
Okay.
I just want to lie on my back and soak up the sun filtering down through the trees. And I want you to help me make that a reality.
Okay, professional napper. That's a hard profession to get into. Trust me, I've tried. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, I just stole him. How do I pick myself? Sothis, how are you?
It is most, or is the fault Sothis?
How does one pick me? I'm going to switch to my war attire for a bit. Yeah, I like the academy attire better. Go with the cloak, though. How do I pick myself? Okay, I've looked and I've looked and I've looked. And I found one site that said that, oh, here's the best characters to use for the dancer class, and they said Byleth. But everywhere else says that you can't choose Byleth, the protagonist, as the dancer. Because so goddamn it, I really want to make me the dancer. In that case, Edelgard wouldn't be terrible, but she'd be splitting her focus too much. I don't want to do that. Lionheart won't do it because his charisma sucks. Bernadetta, I said no with already. Mainly because, again, I have no reason to train up magic and sword on her. Dorothea wouldn't be terrible if not for the fact that she has craptastic strength, so she can't use a sword. I guess I just focus on using magic then. Dorothea wouldn't be terrible, I guess. Petra is going to be a flying unit, so that's a no. Dorothea it is. God damn it. I will save before all that, though. And get a separate save file. No, that's not that one. Once I find Dorothea, now you have a separate save file for use of, in case she somehow doesn't win. Girl.
Oh, our life in Ramai.
I'm sorry.
You have a
Dude, I'm sorry. Jeez. That was depressing. Where is she? What the hell is she? What the hell? No, where's Dorothea? There she is.
I wonder if Ramire... So many dead. I'm sorry, Professor. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing.
Yeah, let's go for
My
it.
heart just skipped a beat. You want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor.
Okay, dance lesson, go.
Professor, you're here to help.
Go for it. Come on, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Just shake it. Okay, that's it. There you go.
How was that? Was my dancing...
There you go. There you go. She is 30 charm now, so she should be fine. Okay, I'm going to save, separate sets, blah blah blah. Why did I not get that quest complete though? I guess this one... whatever. So I'm done with all the quests. I'm going to skip the rest of the day, so you don't have to watch me fiddle around and do busy work. Back in flesh.
Professor.
A thing, okay. What happened? Sure. Support conversation with Flane.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Sure, go for it.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes?
Vaguely.
I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you.
You're welcome.
And I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
I'm not sure you've grown that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
No, I mean you're still the same
I will
height.
have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You must
So
be
proud.
familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item.
Yeah.
That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
Okay, okay. How old are you again?
Who? Me?
How many hundreds of years?
Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know.
You also haven't answered.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either.
Well, that's because my
Come
dad
now.
has
There's
been
nothing
lying
to
to
be
me
gained
my
from
entire life.
focusing so heavily on age.
So you know.
Touching on a previous discussion, I think
You said
I
a
found
dangerous
more
line back
out
there.
you.
I'll
mentioned
ignore
how
it for
you
now.
possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before.
Oh my god, don't
when
care.
I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea.
It is
She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I
surprising
grew to love fish deeply
how
because
little
of
I
her.
care about this.
Well, you see,
Even
fish
Violet's
are...
like,
Oh, wait.
what's the
I
point of
was
this
talking about
conversation?
the sea, was I not?
Yeah.
Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
Yeah, almost as though you're the reincarnation of a saint and I have the literal goddess in my head.
No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. I wonder if we might be distant relatives.
No, hair color's all
No,
wrong.
that cannot be it either. After all, if we were related, that would mean...
What would it mean? That I'm a
Considering
robot?
all that Rhea has done, it is not entirely outside the realm of possibility.
I too am a robot? That actually makes a lot more sense.
Oh, apologies. Just
Due to my
muttering to myself.
stoic nature.
It is nothing. Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me.
Blah blah blah.
For
Flame.
whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
Cool, thanks Flame. Bye, RoboFlame. Okay. Back to skipping over stuff. Okay, end of the day. Let's see. I'll just go through this. I recruited some more people. One person. I recruited Sylvain. Yeah, his default was to learn Lancet Axe. I changed him over to Reasoning and Horseback Riding for reasons. Same thing with Ignatz. Changed him to Pure Reasoning. Just because I don't plan on using either of them, of course. They both suck. Instruct. I don't have 6 uses. Okay. Edelgard. What do you need for Great Knight once more? Heavy Armor A, Riding B+, Axe B+. So you need Riding B+, and Axe B, well, Axe is at B+, let's face it. So it's just Riding. Okay.
No. No.
Okay, Lionheart. You need to get Faith up to an A.
It is
Which you'll be able to do with your weekly thing.
It is
Should be. Dorothea. You need to get your reasoning up.
I've grasped every. I appreciate.
There you go. I have 3 more people. Oh, I didn't do Petra. My bad. That's everyone Oh, Burndata, you. I always forget what you need for Bow Knight. Bow and Riding. Bow, Riding, A. Bow and Riding. Bow and Riding. Riding will make it in time, so jump up the bow. There you go. And now, I guess I'll do flying. Not that I care.
I would like... I understand. I would like to... I would like to... I understand.
And one of you guys. What are you even doing? Your goal is faith in writing? You do need a lot of writing. Why does it make you do writing again? I had a plan, I'm sure. Holy Knights. That's what it was. In which case, why is your... Hang on a second. Right, my goal was this for you. Lance and writing, eh? Whatever.
I always... What now? Let's do this.
And let's change your goal to match that, shall we? Lance and writing. Sure, there we go. Why not? Well, this Dark Knight needs Lance in writing as well. Lance writing. There you go. Everyone else should be fine on their goals. Okay, begin the lecture.
Professor, I've something I'd like to
Yes,
ask.
Professor? When I asked them to take part in my experiments, you noticed industrious students run away. No matter how sincerely I plead. Do you have any suggestion? Make the experiment a job.
What a
Love that experience right there. Professor? Update goals? No. Do what I say. You're in my class now, bitch. Bernadetta! I have to have a tea party for you. Here, let's calm the nerves.
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Would you like some tea?
So much.
Surprised she left her room for this. Okay. Oh, she doesn't like any of these.
What?
She didn't like any of those.
I see.
She likes books. Some of those things are really tough to figure out what exactly she likes.
This was great.
I still haven't mastered all three, though.
Just
this should be
Horsey, thank you.
look, Professor.
Not a total waste.
Cool. So, yeah, I'm going to do the battle, get rid of that, words. Words are failing me. God damn it. Paralog, that's what it is. Going to do the bail to get rid of the paralog. That'll be in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing that does the thing, lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.